Oh! Bonjour! Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, et toi?
Ooh, ça va bien, merci. So, what brings you here today, young man?
Well, I just wanted to go to an amusement park, but this park doesn't seem very lively and open.
Well, that does not matter. All that matters is that you're here and you're coming in, whether you like it or not.
What?
Never mind. Just come with me and it will be fine. I'll even give you a tour around the amusement park.
Sure, I guess.
Before we go on the tour, here's a message from our sponsors.
I see y'all kids are into the Fortnite thing. Woo! Well, look no further, because we have the best shooting range in all the land. Make sure not to wear anything too fancy. The people who called themselves this back in the day wore simple clothes because they were poor. Also, remember to bring your friend, Jacobin. It's the same cool old test for very poor, militaristic, and angry people who supported the Jacobins. Other than that, it's pretty good. Okay, additional warning. Notes for not dying during your time at the amazing San Culo Test shooting range. Now after San Culo Test, let me read them, y'all. So it says here that don't say anything anti-revolutionary. They're tasked with enforcing the government's orders, and they were very militaristic. You know, this isn't the best ad if I'm just listing stuff.
Keep going!
Oh, hey, did you know they're called the San Culo Ted? Because Culo Ted means fancy pants, and the middle such upper class wore this fashion. Sans, man, without. It's pretty nifty. Pretty impressed with myself.
Get back to work!
Okay. Y'all wondering why we call it the shooting range? Because they were very left-wing and militaristic, performing acts of violence. They're also very radical and wanted the king dead. So think of that when you come to the San Culo Hotel shooting range.
So come down to the French Revolution theme park to pretend you're playing the Fortnite and get that epic win down in the French Revolution theme park.
Yeah, check this out. This is Zaytonal Ticket Booth. It sells tickets. It's made out of the first estate, second estate, and the third estate. The first estate is made out of the richest and the most powerful. The second is made out of the church, and the third estate is made out of the peasants that did all the manual labor.
Here, come, let's get into the theme park. Of course, right here we have the gift shop. How else will we make money for our glorious revolution?
Okay, of course. Just don't bore me with another 20-minute intro to a major project.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Hello? I am Mary Antoinette. Bonjour, très bien, merci, guten Tag. This here is my gift store. You like? One moment, please. Why are you looking in my bag?
That's not.
Pregnancy test.
Wait.
No money. Do not steal. Pregnancy test. Not pregnant! It's been 7 years! Oh. I absolutely love this glittering lifestyle. I'm from Austria. No, don't worry. I'm a little expensive, sure. And I don't care for French customs. Sure, I built a small peasant house to pretend to be poor. Don't worry though, there was plenty of food in my peasant house. Oh, I have special gift for you. I am kind. Special gift. See? It's free of charge, which is not very usual for me. Here, take it.
Oh, wait, what is that? No, don't give it to me!
By the way, this, don't worry, it's not wine. It's cream soda crush mixed with red food coloring.
Come back, see my queen. Criminal.
Then, they should call me a dirty criminal. Because I'm slashing prices. Check this. Half off. Look at it. Half off. But still extremely expensive. Bye-bye Turgot. Celebration hat. Interfering with government jewels. Oh, you have some of these. Very nice. These are knockoffs. Okay, no problem.
I just will pass right now, my queen. We've heard that you have more jewels more expensive than the entire annual income of the state of France.
We
Go.
Whoa, hey Tiradu, what is this gold-plated roller coaster?
Oh, well, you see, this is the King's roller coaster. Well, was the King's coaster. He, you know.
Oh, right. But why is it gold-plated? Isn't that a bit much?
Well, young man, you must be from England, because here in France, the word too much is non-existent. Later in the tour, we're gonna go visit the biggest hotel you have ever seen. It's like a small city, and it's one of the reasons France is in severe debt. Anywho, we'll get there later. Oh man, that never gets old. I guess I really need a break after that. And while we do that, I'll tell you about the King.
again, buddy.
Really, dude? I mean, the horrible bastard that ruined the country and should be mentioned as a monster.
Jeez, why is he always going for you? Why not? Whoa, sorry.
As I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, King Louis XVI was not a bad king. I would say he just didn't know how to solve France's problems. He wasn't born fit to rule a country, and this was made worse after he married Marie Antoinette. As you saw, she was very extravagant and luxurious, and was not light on spending the country's budget to buy jewels.
Didn't she say something about not being pregnant?
Oh yes. You see, Louis XVI had a problem with his buddy down there, and they could not procreate until the year 1777. And this problem sparked rumors all over the country. And people were saying how the king can't do it, and it was just very bad for his reputation.
Weird and ew.
Right. And as Marie Antoinette's spending problems continued, the price for bread rose soon enough people were dying of hunger. The high taxes put in place on businesses and the poor made the problem even worse. So every week, people eventually began rioting. Every day or so. It was almost like a national sport.
Like how Canada has hockey and America has football?
What's Canada and what's hockey and football? Are you okay, young man? Anyways, the French government only taxed these groups, and this affected the middle class too, or the bourgeoisie, because there would be taxes everywhere. So it made life as a merchant very, very hard. And if you were to transfer goods from Lyon to Paris, you would be taxed at least 30 times. So the bourgeoisie was not pleased with the government. When the financial crisis in France became unbearable, Louis XVI decided that now would be a good time to call the states around. Louis wanted to figure out a solution to the dire situations and planned to give the third estate small concessions to, shut them up. But it tumbled out of control pretty fast. The third estate wanted actual power. After a while, the king caved in to his third estate and created a national assembly. The king basically watched as about a year as his power was taken right in front of him.
Oh ho ho! I hear someone saying my beautiful name. Ah, this is magnificent. I am King Louis XVI, or was the king. I hear that you are telling this young gentleman about my extravagant life. Oui?
Oui, my king. But what are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
Well, I am but a ghost.
Boo! Ah!
Hello! I am the ghost of the king. We won't be seeing him for a while, I guess. Anyway, I'll tell you about myself. As the tension built up, I said, "Ha! We are going to let those guys in. Can't make government if you weren't in the room." But no, I took a nap, and they were like, "This is the National Assembly." And then, hey, don't judge me. I've been dead for 200 years. Okay, so if I remember, they went into the tennis court, which meant I had to cancel my match and swore not to leave until France had a new form of government. I was like, sure. I ordered the other estates to join the National Assembly, and boom! They were a new form of government. I guess this happened because of the price of bread. My incompetent leadership, disastrous wars I had put the country in, the high tax, and the estate system. So the situation deteriorated further. There was a riot in the capital, and when I sent troops to disperse it, they were like, ha, no. They seemed to think I was trying to end the revolution, but in fact, I was trying to end the riot. Anyway, one thing led to another, and boom! There goes the Bastille, and along with it, my authority. Slowly, the cracks showed. My power fell apart, and I tried to escape. Boom, boom, pow. There goes my head. My time from the netherworld is up. See ya.
King Louis, you suck!
Wow, this tour is making me pretty hungry. Are there any places to eat here?
Of course there are. We can go for the extreme one, the only, the Jacobin's Diner. Here, take a seat.
Hello, I can take your. Oh, you guys are new to the Jacobins Rolling Your Heads Burger Shack. Still getting into the idea of guillotining your political enemies?
Sorry, what?
What?
Guillotine your
I don't recall saying anything like that. Who said guillotining political enemies? I sure didn't. Anyway, what can I get you?
What kind of food do you have?
Bread.
Really?
No, we're not as poor as the Sans Coulee. I mean, we're not super rich, but that's fine. The menu specialty today is soup with the blood of our enemies.
Funny.
Sure, that was a joke. that was totally a joke. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, right. Also, aren't you gonna show us the video about the restaurant or something?
Fine, but I'm not gonna perform it live. My days, I could upstage Justin Bieber. I'm ready to say. Oh my god. Okay.
In a monastery in Paris during the Jacobins Club, center of the political spectrum, is where we at, chilling out, maxing out, relaxing, all cool, peacefully debating with political opponents when a couple of Girondists, they were up to no good, started making trouble in the country of France. We pulled out the guillotines and they lost all their heads. It was gonna stop us from making terror in France. Whoever was against the Great Revolution was sent off to lose their heads. 17,000 deaths in about 4 years, easy for us to kill political opponents. But hey fam, what's happening? Why are you now killing political opponents? Oh yeah, about being centrist, we are now extreme leftists. Oh yeah!
So you guys were kind of the terrible ones?
You could say that, yes. We thought the terror was great. And the king is trash! The security guard is... Yeah.
Really bad. Like I don't understand why
Yeah.
he's like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Here lies our biggest hotel in the amusement park, the Versailles International Hotel. It's like the size of a small city.
Holy f***! This place is huge! How many rooms does this hotel have?
Well, let's go inside and find out. I actually don't remember. I'll also show you a tour inside the hotel and explain why the hotel was built and how the Versailles turned from a hunting lodge into a castle / palace.
Go.
Do you see this painting right here?
What about it?
This is Louis XIV. He built this huge thing in 6
Oh my god, this is so boring. If I only could go back.
Oh, hi there. I'm Louis XIV. But you can just call me the country of France. My nobles think that's a little self-centered, But they don't run the government, so who cares? Wait, who even are you? I don't think I've ever seen you beforehand. I'm the king.
Well, I was just,
Okay, enough about you. Let's talk about me. The country of France, or me, was born on the 5th of September, 1638. An amazing day, I thought to myself. I'm amazing, like the sun.
You should call yourself the Sun King.
Hey, I should do that. And I thought of the idea just on my own. Anyway, I was born. My dad got news that he was terminal, and he died, leaving a council to rule for me. Mum taught me that I had absolute power, yada yada yada. The rest is history. Let's talk about this newly constructed beast. I built it from a small hunting lodge. It took me 40 whole years because I insisted that the gardens were as important as the palace itself. And hey, we made it. This will be our new seat of power. Wonderful.
Wait, what year is this?
1683. Why?
Oh no, I meant to come back later.
Oh my, who are you? Hey, do I know you? Anyway, enough about you. Time to talk about me. Great, isn't it? It cost a lot.
Yeah, I heard that it cost $200 to $300 billion in today's USD.
What's US dollars? Okay, never mind. Did you know that this amazing building was once just a hunting lodge? Luckily, I saw potential and built this. It's a financial nightmare to run. It took 6% to 25% of the entire state government in order to supply this. Crazy. 3,000 people were in it at any given time.
And that's the story of the Versailles. Did you get any of that? Right here, we have the tennis court teacups. It didn't really make a lot of sense naming it the tennis court teacups, but I think they just thought it was catchy.
I hate things that spin. Not my cup of tea.
Oh my god, Noah, you're so funny! Please have my children marry my daughter! I am laughing so hard!
Right here, we have the craziest roller coaster, the Twisted Storms at the Bastille. TSB for short. We also hired actors to be the seven prisoners that were held, just to add just a little bit more originality. And on the ride, there has been 98 casualties, 73 injuries, and one guy with his head chopped off. And somehow landing on a spear. Interesting, huh?
So all of that happened on that roller coaster? Isn't that dangerous?
I mean, it is honestly a really fun ride. There's even a part where cannons actually shoot at you with real ammunition. That's why there's so many deaths and injuries.
But if that is the cause of the deaths and injuries, how did that one guy lose his head?
I'm pretty sure someone just cut it off and threw it on a spear.
What?
Yep, you have a 27.65% chance of dying on this ride. That's why it's our best ride in this theme park. The adrenaline rush is out of this world. There's a 40-minute wait line for the roller coaster. So I'll tell you about the history of the Bastille while we wait for the turn. The Bastille was a fortress built in the late 1300s and was built to protect Paris during the 100.
Oh my god! Holy did you see that?
Oh, what happened? I wasn't looking.
The cannonball literally shot the person in the face and knocked him out of the roller coaster.
Oh, I thought something serious happened. That happens all the time. It's actually the best part of waiting in line. So awesome. Watching brains splatter on the stone walls. Oh man, I can't describe it. Yeah, he'll be absolutely fine, I promise. As I was saying, the Bastille was built to protect Paris during the 100-Year War. By the late 1700s, the Bastille was mostly used as a state prison by King Louis.
Ugh, this lineup is taking too long. I'm so eager to go on the roller coaster, but I'm also kind of scared I might die. Do you think I'll die riding the roller coaster?
Of course not. You'll die.
What?
I didn't say anything. The person who made the Bastille was Charles V. And if you're wondering which medieval place it was built in, it was in Paris.
Tour guide? I'm kind of having second thoughts on going on the roller coaster.
What? We're next in line.
I know, but I don't want to risk getting my head off blasted from a cannon.
Ah, that was all for nothing. You're such a scaredy cat. Whatever, let's go on another amusement park, right? So right here is our newest addition to our park. It's the King's Escape Room. Basically, you try to solve puzzles in a carriage where you're surrounded by guards and trying to escape France. But if you fail, your head's gone.
My what? My head? Oh.
And then, right here, we have the bumper cars. We don't really have cars, we actually use people as the car. But always, safety is #1 priority. This is the Greasy Guillotine. All this stuff isn't important because it's just a meat shop. Also, they serve bread, and more bread.
So basically, meat and bread?
Well, I mean, there's not much meat, edible meat. Most of the meat are either rotten, being eaten by rats, or urinated on.
What urine? Whatever, I'm not hungry anymore.
Welcome to the arcade. Here, we have the King's Execution Arcade. Just behind here, we have Jackman. It's just Pac-Man, but extremely leftist. And also, we have Need for Horse 2. The theme is just riding. The theme of the game is just riding a horse. It's not that fun.
This tour is making me sweat like crazy. It's so hot today. Is there anything in this amusement park to cool me down?
Yeah, check this out. This is a Robespierre log ride. But since we don't have clean water, the liquid is made out of feces, urination, and blood.
What? How the fuck?
Since France never had a sewage system, so every morning, citizens of Paris, I guess, dumped their waste out into the streets. And we collected that waste and put it in the water.
What's that funny looking house over there? It looks kind of scary and I can see people inside there with blood. Wait, are there dead people in that house?
Oh, that's the Haunted House of Terror. Yeah, you could say, you could say that. We added real dead people just to make the horror come to real life. Pretty innovative, right?
Where did you even get the dead bodies from?
We took some bodies from the guillotine that were executed since some people didn't support the French Revolution.
Jeez, I can smell the dead bodies from here. I think I'm going to be sick.
Alright. Wait. Have you noticed where all my buttons went? And how I don't have my bow tie throughout this whole thing? I didn't even know. Whew. Anyways, here we have the headquarters. The place where everything is decided and the people inside keep this country safe and enjoyable.
So kind of like a government?
Exactly, the government. We have to be quiet though. They're meeting. Oh shit.
Hello, I am Robespierre, the leader of this Committee of Public or Amusement Park Safety, elected every month by the people who come to the amusement park. We named the amusement park HQ the Committee of Public Safety because they're practically the same thing. They're both running things, just slightly different in scale. Anyway, the real Committee of Public Safety that this was named after was formed in April of 1793. I was elected in July to head this committee. It was formed to protect France, or the amusement park, from enemies both domestic and abroad, and there were many of them. The 9, then later 12 members who ran this public committee were basically like ministers. 300,000 people. 300,000 people were imprisoned under my watch. On July 10th of 1794, we passed a law prohibiting suspending a citizen's right to fair trial. This made it easy for us to roll out the guillotines and purge our political opponents. We went so crazy, just cutting here and cutting there. 1,400 people died in the month after this law passing, and that's a new high score. Here, come watch this speech. Everyone in the assembly is there, the National Assembly. Anyone who comes to the amusement park or runs France, potato. Hello, everyone. I will bring everyone a list of the people who will die tomorrow who are under this roof. Some of you will die, but I'm not going to tell them who it is. I will be back tomorrow with the list. No further questions. I think I'll be fine. And now I will name the traitors in this room like I promised to do yesterday. Like, one moment, let me just find my list. Huh? No, I don't want to be arrested. No!
Now that he's gone, we can restore order over France. Once and for all, hi, we are the new government of France, the directory, because just a National Assembly without all the death and stuff. I know you're wondering, how did I get into this situation? Well, it all started when Robespierre came into our meeting and said that there are traitors to the revolution and shall be executed in a couple of days. Then, just without answering any questions and giving at least a hint on who are the traitors, so most of us agreed that would arrest and execute him because, I don't want to die.
So the new government again? And also, what happened to Robespierre?
Don't worry about him, he's completely safe and not dead. And yes, we are the new government. Man, it's totally gonna be a success. You know what I mean? What's going to go wrong when there's like 500 and more people running a country? We can't have any witnesses, so...
No, please.
What's up?